here in this gem of Pasadena and at this wonderful Paul Williams house that is my personal home. My husband, who is a general contractor, and I, of course, an interior designer, were attracted to this house, particularly because it is a Paul Williams home, built in 1925, Monterey Revival style, one of his early pieces of architecture, and we were attracted to not only him as a famous architect, who we both admire very much, but the bucolic setting of this beautiful home surrounded by oak trees. Every window from the home looks out to a tree, and we feel like we're living in a park.
How do you use this level? Because I noticed you've got your media room, you've got an office. How do you use this level?
We use this level for family comfort. We love to come down here and watch TV and have popcorn and just enjoy entertaining friends and family, and especially since it's open to the outside, it's just totally walk out. So that is great to just enjoy the outside area. Every window is a beautiful vista to the outside. And my husband's office, which is also could be used as a third bedroom, and he just enjoys that space too. And with the limestone floor and the freshness, it just feels very alive. The beams were original. We did drywall between them to accomplish putting in recessed LED lights, and it helped to bring the room a little bit more cozy, and it was just an ugly surface up there that needed to be covered up, and it was cleaner to drywall it and have a nice beam effect.
So here's what's interesting. So this is one of those choices that you definitely had to make. With the drop, the drop is probably 6-9 inches somewhere.
We just dropped enough to allow us to install the recessed lighting.
Okay.
And we also put soundproofing in it too, so that we wouldn't. One day when we were demoed, I heard my husband walking upstairs, and I was down here, he was up there, and went, "Oh my goodness!" And with a television down here, so we put 2 inches of soundproofing and 6 inches for the lights, and that really helped keep this room quiet and keep the upstairs quiet also.
Because it is a naturally dark space.
Right.
Down here. When we get upstairs, you'll see the windows just to open everything up. Your tips for lighting, what are some of your favorite lighting
I think
tips?
lighting is the most important thing in a house. Most people want to cut that out first thing, but I insist on good lighting. A combination of recessed lights, sconces, lamp lighting, extremely important to the effect of a house in the long term. And with all the new LEDs that are out, the lighting is just amazing. This room was added on or enclosed in 1952. When I read the history of the house, the metal windows are original with the period of 1952, which I totally kept because I think they're fascinating and I love the architecture of them. It may not have been originally planned with Paul Williams, but I think they're an important piece of current architecture and traditional architecture. The room is nicely proportioned, as all rooms in this house are. The proportions I think that were achieved originally were fantastic. Also, a Paul Williams home. This home did not have any crown molding, and I did not use crown molding because I felt it was original to just respect the integrity that he had established in the house with beams and different types of ceilings, archways. But I did add the drywall step up in the ceiling just to give it a little effect. And I think that's something that he may have thought to do too at that time. You're looking out at the oak trees and you really do feel like it's in a tree house.
Yeah, they did a beautiful job. I mean, you did a beautiful job designing it, but I'm also going to assume that the bones were there from the addition.
I took the elements that were there from that addition and just enhanced it.
Yeah.
Just made the space a sitting area. I put a daybed in the space, and it's just so wonderful to sit there and have a cup of coffee and look out to the beautiful trees and hear the birds, and it's really special. I really feel that a kitchen needs to be of today. I think it needs to have updated appliances, updated cabinetry. I did not use raised panel cabinet doors. I used flat panel cabinet doors, which would probably be more consistent with a 1925 era. But the hardware is updated, the stones are updated, the edge detail. I think that's important to bring it into today's lifestyle.
Now, I notice on the knobs and pulls, we've got a brass.
Yes.
And then on some of the other, we've got stainless, we've got chrome.
And we have black iron.
And we have black iron on the lighting.
And I combined all those metals together.
You really did, and you did so absolutely fearlessly.
Yes, and I think that's important. So many people ask me, well, if we have this finish, can I combine a brush nickel with a brass? And they think it can't be done, but we believe our philosophy in our company is the right combination of details like that and of finishes is extremely important, and that's what makes it look very custom.
I love asking creatives this question. It's like, how do you know when you're done?
That's a hard one. And I think it's just instinctual, and it's just when to stop. Or sometimes you just come back and look at it and you say, you know what, we need one more thing over there, or we need one more piece to just finish off the room and refine it. And I think it's just something that's in our minds and in our hearts. I don't think there's really a formula or a strategy. I think it's just all visual.